punishment in Barzakh for non-fulfillment of the rights of others. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. It is mentioned in the book of Misbahul Harmain that in the last days of his life, a respected personality named Sheikh Abdul Tahir Khorasani traveled to Mecca and made a vow that as long as he was alive he would remain there only and serve the holy house. During those days a person had a bag full of gems, jewels and money, and he was looking for a reliable person who may hold it as a trust. People suggested the name of Sheikh Abdul Tahir Khorasani and said that he was one of the most reliable and honest personalities in Mecca. Thus he placed his trust with the Sheikh. After a period of time the Sheikh passed away. When the person who had kept his bag as trust returned, he was informed that the Sheikh was dead. When he approached the successors of the Sheikh, they expressed ignorance about the matter. That man was devastated and he was reduced to penury due to this. However, he was aware of the fact that the souls of believers arrive in Wadi as-Salam and that they are free and communicate with each other. So he prayed to the Almighty Allah to enable him to see the deceased so that he could ask him about the money. After a long time, when he did not get any reply from the valley, he inquired from some scholar why it was so, that he was supplicating so much but not getting any reply from the Sheikh. They told him that it was possible that he might be in the place fixed for wrongdoers. That is, he might be Wadi Barhut, which is in Yemen. Wadi Barhut is a dangerous valley having horrible wells and pits, etc. It is often mentioned that extremely terrifying voices are heard in that place. In other words, just as Wadi as-Salam is the neighborhood of Amrul Mu'minin as was a place of peace and safety for noble souls, in the same way, Wadi Barhut was a place of stay for wicked souls. In any case, that person set out for Wadi Barhut and became engrossed in prayer, fasting and supplications till one day he saw Sheikh Abdul Tahir. He asked, "Are you, Abdul Tahir?" "Yes," replied the Sheikh. "But are you not the one who served the holy shrine in Mecca?" "Yes," said the Sheikh. The person asked about his bag and why the Sheikh was in such a bad condition. The Sheikh said, "Your trust is buried in such and such a corner of the house. You did not come to collect it for such a long time, so I could not return it to you before you may go there and direct my survivors to restore your trust." Sin, which makes one eligible for chastisement in Barzakh. But as for your question at my bad condition, you should know that it is due to 3 sins. One is the rights of others, which are like a rock attached to the wing of a bird that does not allow it to fly away. Such is the seriousness of this matter that even though a person might have performed the ziyarat of Kerbala, Mashhad, or served at Holy Kaaba, he cannot get the neighborhood of Al-Bayt as if he has not observed this properly. No matter where the body of that person might be buried, in Mecca, Medina or Wadi as-Salam, but it would not be allowed to proceed to the high heavens if it has not fulfilled the rights of others. The following are those 3 rights. The 3 rights. The first sin, about which I was reminded, is that I had cut off relations from my relatives in Khorasan and gone and settled down in Mecca. It is prohibited to sever relations. I paid no attention to the community and tribe. There are so many people who do not pay for the obligatory expenses of their children and parents, and they do not care even if they are involved in some difficulty. They settle down in some other town and do not pay any heed to their condition and well-being. And the second sin was that I had given a dinar to an undeserving person. The statement of the book is as follows: perhaps 1 dinar was not given to a deserving person, instead it was given to an undeserving person, and it is unlawful to deprive a deserving fellow. The third sin was that a scholar of religion resided in our neighborhood, and we caused insult to him. The scholar is having a right upon us and we learned about our religion from him. The scholar is having rights upon the society. The Messenger of Allah, SAW, said, "One who has insulted a scholar, it is as if he has insulted me." If one is not attentive and has caused insult to a scholar or had been rude to him, it is as if he has denied the rights of the scholar and he would be answerable for that.